All right, good afternoon, my wonderful online viewers. Today, we'll continue the series of the video on qualitative analysis, or what is popularly called SWOT analysis. Let us move on. Now, under this, we shall be discussing what we call flame test. What is flame test? Flame test is a process of heating using a Bunsen burner in a blue flame to test for the presence of a certain cation. As you can remember, we have done a video on metallic ions that are called cations. You can as well watch that video on that. Now, with flame, sodium will give a golden yellow. Jam can ask you this question. Lead ion or lead 2 ion will give a pale blue when it is heated. Copper 2 ion will give a bluish green or a dark green coloration when it is heated. Barium ion will give yellowish green color. Calcium will give brick red color when heated. Please, you can pause the video to write it down. Now, reagents used in testing for cations. There are two major reagents used to identify cations, and these are sodium hydroxide solution. Number 2, ammonia solution. Note, in using these reagents, you start by adding drop by drop until it is in excess. For this page and this presentation, any letter can be used under test. What I mean is letter A could be used, letter B could be used, letter K could be used, letter P could be used under test, because we are going to do test, observation, and inference. You should always get the inference from the observation. Now, when you look at the observation, the inference will naturally come to your mind. Observation are the characteristics that are likely to be present in the element mentioned as letter. The element, the compound could be K, could be P, could be mentioned as any letter. But when you look at the observation, you will be able to detect the cations that are present in such compound. Let's go on. Look at what I said earlier. Test, observation, and inference. K is used as a letter here, but it's a compound, plus sodium hydroxide in drops, white gelatinous precipitate. If you see white gelatinous precipitate, when you just get a compound or a sample of a compound, you add sodium hydroxide in drop and you get white gelatinous precipitate, what should go your mind should be zinc ion is present, lead ion is present, aluminum ion is also present. And now, when you add sodium hydroxide in excess, you now have white precipitate dissolves. If the white precipitate dissolves, it could be zinc, it could be lead, it could be aluminum. Now, let me add something to this. That is why it is good to listen, not only try to read what is on the platform, on the paper that I'm presenting to you now, but also to listen to what I'm saying. In this case, calcium can be present. But when you add sodium hydroxide in excess, calcium will become insoluble. Meanwhile, all these ions will be soluble in excess sodium hydroxide. Under the inference, there are 3 metallic ions, and their hydroxides are amphoteric. The hydroxides of the three metallic ions under the influence are amphoteric. So please put that on your mind and get it straight down into your heart. Now, what I was explaining earlier is what is here. Now, you take note as we watch this in the next video.